Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes Let's Play. So last episode we left off right on the cusp of war with the Kingdom of Yithril, and so I promised you guys we would start this episode with the declaration of war and get right into things, and so that's exactly what we're going to do. I've made sure that we're on a fresh turn basically, so all of our armies are ready to go with their full movement. So let's just jump right into a war here. Actually, before I do that, not to delay or anything, but I just want to make sure I have non-aggression pacts with other factions, because nobody is particularly fond of me right now, and so if I declare war on one faction, we could see a chain reaction where a bunch of people declare on me, and I don't want that. So we're just going to make sure that nobody else decides to jump in on this. I can actually get some money out of them. So let's see. Add just 140 or something. That's fine. Okay. I actually should have done that last episode because that would have given me the money I needed for the upgrades, but whatever. We're good. So with that, let's go ahead and declare war. All right. And so now we need to start with our troop movements. So, Uther, your first action is going to be toward this city. Ariel, your first action is going to be to go take that watchtower. Alright, yes, I know I've declared war. And then, actually, you know what? That reminds me. I think it was actually down here, so let's pan down here real quick. Somebody doesn't have a weapon, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's actually this Guardian. You guys actually did come up with some names for him, but I don't have the list in front of me, so we'll name him next episode. For now, I'd rather just focus on this war. So this Guardian is going to get a Mage's Lightning Staff, because that's a pretty decent weapon. And I can just barely afford it. And that'll allow him to actually participate in combat. Not that he couldn't before, but he was pretty much relegated to just throwing heal spells on people or whatever. So Clooney, move to here. No, don't go off the road. I guess you can destroy that. Defender's army. They're strong. Most of my armies are deadly though, so I think we'll be okay. Apparently Linead's epic. Ooh, we got a Juggernaut there. If you attack this, you know what? Let's do it. I guess she can't get in, so whatever. We'll do that. That'll be our first movement, and that'll end my turn. So let's see what the enemy decides to do to counter. Looks like they're going to throw a spell or something there. Cast Wither on Clooney's army. Well, if they were going to hit one of my armies with a spell, I guess I'd prefer it to be that one. Okay, so I'll acknowledge that. Gilden shards finish their tax office. So let's give them something else to do. I guess it's going to be a labor guild, because honestly, I don't have anything else to build here. Let's see. That's going to boost production here. It's also going to boost production per material across the entire faction. I'm actually a little bit reluctant to build this here, because I think it would be better suited in Ironhammer. But this is going to be a faction-wide boost as well, so maybe I should just do it here. Because if I don't do it here, it's going to be a while before I can do it anywhere else. So I guess we'll just go ahead and queue that up. And then let's see. Scarth finished their Guardian statue. Bastion finished their Blacksmith. So that's all of that taken care of. I need... Let's see. Which one of these is stronger? It actually looks like Galen's army is the stronger of the two, so... Galen, I guess you're going to be the one that gets to attack. What was that? There we go. Let's see. Epic versus Epic. We got Royal Spear Guard. Why is the game being so laggy on me right now? It's weird. The tooltips are being like really, really slow. I guess let's do it. So, what I find, at least with attacking cities, is the thing you need to really stay on top of is making sure that the enemy's range units don't kind of sit back and just rain fire on you. The nice thing about this is this faction isn't allowed to have range units, so they actually don't have any here. We're going to be fighting strictly melee on melee, which I think will inevitably end up working to my advantage. In part because I didn't bring any, what do you call it, range units of my own. Can you guys get in there? We want you fighting, if we can. And they won't take counterattacks because they're using pole arms. Unfortunately, we're in some choke points here, and that's going to make this real tricky. So you guys just move up. Wait there. Spear guard, huh? They don't get counterattacks, so I'd like to get the first hit on them if I can help it. Spear maidens. Let's get on these guys first. I mean, we're hitting them pretty hard. The thing is, we're going to be getting at least 2 attacks back every single time. You know what I should do is I should probably try to retreat to here and force them to fight me 2-on-1. That would have been the smart thing to do. So you guys just wait there. You guys move over here. In fact, if I did that, we could fight 3-on-1, so maybe I should do that. You guys will need to go back a little bit further. Oh wait, it's different over here, isn't it? 1 there. Yeah, they could go 2 wide over here, and I don't have the extra space. So, in that case, let's have you guys move to... Is that a space? I don't think that is. Just move here for now. We'll see what they do. Okay, so 3 damage to my Lancers. Not a big deal. They're going berserk, but we dodged their attacks, so whatever. 6 more damage. Not really gonna do much. Huh. I wonder what the range is on that. Let's see what they do, because there's a lot of enemies adjacent to each other. Oh, they actually did some damage to my Lancer there. I was hoping they'd land a bunch of hits on their own guys. Swordsman, unfortunately, you're just going to have to fall back. We're going to give some ground so that I can get more guys into combat. They apparently do have some range units, though, so that's something we'll need to consider as well. You know what? I suppose if you went there, we could end up getting, like, 1 right here and fighting a 3-on-2. You guys stay right where you're at. Move there so that they can get in easier. We'll take a little bit more damage to our Lancers there. You guys are going to retreat. Hang out. We're going to get another dodge there. That's fantastic. I think what I'll do is I'm going to move you here. And since I only have 1 unit engaged, I'm going to throw another confusion down and see what happens. Apparently nothing. Alright, you guys can pass. You guys are going to fall back. And we'll see if we can lure them on in. For now, you guys are going to go here so I can get those guys into proper position. Is the enemy going to come at me at all? It doesn't look like they are. I might have to engage them. Oh, no. He walked right to me, so let's kill this one off. There's 1 down. And even if we're fighting in these choke points here straight up 1-on-1, I'm okay with that. I just don't want to be fighting like 2-on-1 battles or 3-on-1 battles. That's obviously not going to work very well for us. Let's see. I'm going to go command, and I'm going to throw it on my Lancers so that they get to go again. And let's have you hit that militia. Nice. These guys hit really, really hard. I I like that a lot. And they seem to be pretty resilient as well, which is great. Let's have you guys finish that one off. And we're slowly chipping away at them. We've lost a little bit of health, but really not that much. But they seem really reluctant to engage me, which kind of sucks. As I was hoping I could kind of draw them back this way, but I mean, honestly, even at this current pace, if we're just fighting with like 2 troops at a time, we're still going to beat them. Ouch. I might need to rotate these guys out. You guys stay where you are for now. You guys are welcome to engage here. Nice. A little bit of damage back, no big deal. Let's have you guys wait. Okay, what can you do for me? Looks like you're out of stamina, so I'll throw another confusion and see if it does anything for me. No, doesn't look like it. Those range units really aren't doing anything for them. Let's get you guys back out of the way. And we'll rotate in some swordsmen. Okay, apparently I did get them to take the bait. You guys are welcome to finish them off. Nice, wow, 63 damage. Alright, and you can kill that Battleborn right there. I'll just keep you back, I guess. You guys can rotate in over here. And I'll move you there since you're technically not in the way right there. And that way, if these guys take too much damage, I can just pop them out and have these guys engage. Confusion doesn't seem to be helping me very much. So, Galen, I wish you had some more spells. Unfortunately, I think I'm just going to end up passing your turn for a while. With you guys... Thing is, if I move you in, you're going to block it, so just stay there. But yeah, it looks like in a straight-up fight, they don't really stand a chance against my swordsmen. Which is nice to see. Those like mages? I think those are mages. Either way, we just took a whole big chunk out of them. I'm noticing too, it looks like some of their units are only deploying in 3s where all of ours are in 4s. So I'm sure that's helping as well. Whose turn is it? Oh, you guys? I guess the confusion is working, yeah. I thought it was going to work immediately, but they appear to be damaging each other rather than my guys, which is great. There's only one unit that's resisted, but the thing is I have so much mana, I don't think it'll matter if I keep throwing this spell. And it doesn't appear to have affected them any further. Ooh, got him on the counterattack, nice. I'll start moving you guys up, because if they can clear this little choke point here, we'll be able to spread out and obviously engage across a larger front. So yeah, I'll get all you guys moving that way. Let's get you here and then attack them. Oh wow, almost got him on the first go. I'm actually gonna have you guys push through and attack here. Nice. This turned out to be a really easy fight. I was expecting it to go a lot worse, because in terms of like on paper, it was a pretty even deployment. We had, I think, more troops deployed, but in terms of like HP and damage output, the numbers were very similar. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to get them there. So let's see. Let's get you guys up to here. Apparently they can move through each other. That's good to know. I'm actually going to have them rush to get a little bit closer to these archers. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong faction. I thought it was this faction, but there's a faction that isn't allowed to use range units. If it's not these guys, it's a similar faction. It might be the Umber, or the Umbar, or whatever, or something. I don't know. But I know there is a faction that isn't allowed to use ranged units because they have like the best infantry essentially. I might have passed somebody's turn there that I shouldn't have. Can I get you into range? I can. Perfect. Nice. And then you guys get the winning kill there. Perfect. Victory. A couple of our swordsmen leveled up. Lancers almost did as well. Galen didn't, though. And so I think I have to decide what to do with this. Also, there's an army here. I'm a bit concerned. 5? Huh. Where is Galen now? Okay, so she's in the city. The thing is, I wanted to kind of just burn this place to the ground. Although, I guess if I was going to keep any of their cities, that wouldn't be a terrible one to keep, because I could turn it into just like a... Although they built it as a town and not as a fortress. Because I wouldn't mind fortifying this and just having it be like a choke point that any enemies would have to come through. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to do that. Clooney, I might have you... I guess you can kill those hunters. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. There's no reason to fight that out. For obvious reasons. So down they go. Did anybody even take damage? You took a little bit. And he's going to hang out there. Let's move you a little bit closer. I can't move you there. I guess move here then. I just want to keep you guys in like attack range. I guess right there is fine. You still have movement, so... You know what? Kill them. I'll fight this one. So let's see. It's just the one unit there. Clooney, I'm going to push you past everybody. And let you take a swing. Okay. Apparently they've got pretty good defense. Let's see. Who do I have selected right now? Apparently these guys. I'm going to rush you to here. And we'll do a double attack for 19. And then let's see. Let's get you up here. And then I will rush you to there. Because that looks adjacent. And couldn't quite get enough damage in. So let's see. If I rush you... you can't. Can't get around. I didn't mean to pass their turn, but whatever. I don't think they'd be able to join anyways. And we got them on the counterattack, so it didn't matter. Alright. Clooney, I'm going to keep you right there for now because you need to heal a little bit. Let's see. We have conquered that. And then if we go up here... they are apparently moving... trying to move Warg Riders past my army. I'm not sure what their logic was on that. Obviously, we don't have the difficulty super high, so that's part of it. But the AI is still being really, really stupid, regardless. Let's see. Uther, go ahead and attack them. Do I trust my guys to win this? I think I do. I would hate to lose a unit to a stupid auto-resolve, but the auto-resolve in this game seems to be pretty fair. Oh, these swordsmen took a lot of damage, but I think it'll be alright. So let's start pushing you into their territory, and I'm going to move you up as close behind as I can. And let's see, who still needs to move? So you guys have moved. Clooney, this turn, you're going to pass. Yithril and Uther, you guys have done your full movement. Okay. This place needs a construction. The unrest here actually isn't that bad. It's not that bad, surprisingly. And luckily for me, they've neglected a bunch of buildings that will lower unrest. So it's 58 now, but theoretically I could have that down to 48 or less in like 13 turns. So let's do the cleric first. I'll take the fame and the unrest. Lowering, and then we'll do the bell tower next. And feel free to throw some names out for this place. I'm not going to keep it named whatever they preferred to call it. Whatever this is, Tim Braycat. Not gonna keep it at that. You know what? Skip the clay quarry for now. I'm more worried about unrest. Linead. That is a Brute's army. I don't think you'll have any trouble with them. So let's get in here. And looks like they're gonna come right after me with those wargs. We won't get counterattacks because they're using a lot of pole arms. Let's see, swordsman, move here and then attack. We'll get 3 hits there, and oh, one-shotted him. That's what I like to see. Alright then, let's push you up here. And I'm not going to go any further than that. I think what I'll do is I'll just have everybody move up pretty uniformly. And force them to sort of engage me on a really wide front. Because that should work to my favor. We won't be getting counterattacks though. But honestly, I don't think it'll matter much. I'm curious. I don't think I could get into position to pull that off. Because I would need to be where these guys are to hit both of them with burning hands. So instead, I think I'll have him focus on their archers. Because it'll be a while before I can get any of these guys over there. Oh, got some counterattacks here. Let's have you hit them. Ooh, dodged. We're going to need to get her some help. I mean, she's got really good armor. And she can deal some pretty good damage, but I don't love the idea of her taking on all these guys by herself. Let's see. I'm going to move you here. Let's do a double hit there. Oh, nice. Trying to focus fire the spear units first if I can, because they ignore our counterattacks, whereas like these guys can't ignore it. And I'm actually going to rush you to here. And we'll hit you with 4 units. Nice. Let's see, if I have you guys move, I can rush you closer to the archers. You're going to move there, and I think that will be enough to finish them, or him off, her? I don't know, it sounded like a her. Let's slang some more spells at these archers. They're going to retreat from Linead to engage my swordsman, and they ate a pretty good counterattack there. That'll be enough to finish him off. Let's start moving you guys this way. We'll do the same thing here, just rushing to get as close into melee combat as we can. Good dodge back there. Let's get you up here, and I'll throw a heal on... Who's taking the most damage? I'd say probably you. That'll just save us some time between battles in terms of recovery. It's not like I'm worried about them getting killed in this battle or anything. You're probably done at this point. I don't think either of you guys are going to make it into combat. And this should be the last attack. Nice. Okay. That went pretty smoothly. And it looks like our Nameless Guardian leveled up. Let's see. We already gave him the extra experience. So do I want to give him Spell Mastery? Do I want to give him even more experience? I think just a little bit of flat out attack and then some more hit points would be pretty smart. So let's do that first. We'll just take the nice generic benefits, and then we'll focus on more specific stuff. I also need to throw some spells on this new town. There's probably other towns I need to throw spells on, but it's not the biggest thing in the world if I skip a few. +2 growth, +1 grain. I guess I should look at... No, I want the... Yeah, there we go. Population is 47. I always forget how to check the maximum population. Oh, unrest went up. I think a lot of it is because my army's here. So if I move my army out, I think we'll be alright. Oh wait, no, those are minuses to unrest. Got it. So I should keep my army here. I'll probably keep Clooney's army here, just because I don't need that one as much. Territory is not contiguous to capital. We can fix that, sort of, down the line. City count penalty. Occupation is, I think, what's hurting us the most. Yeah, 50. Okay, we got a life shard. Let's see. They cast Tremor on Uther, unfortunately. It looks like he just lost... What does that mean? I don't know. Immobilized, okay. That's what I figured. I would have thought it would remove the movement here, because it still says I have 2 out of 2 movement, but I can't actually move. Silver Keep needs a new construction. I actually have nothing to build. In that case, start generating me wealth. Or I could have them train extra troops or something, but not particularly a good place to do that. So I don't think I'll bother. We've got a Brute's army there. I think I'll have Linead attack them. I think, yeah, they're the only ones. It's just them. Okay, so they're coming straight at us. Wow. They mean business. Okay, no, there's 2 of them. Right, let's get you over here. Good hit. A little bit of damage on the counterattack, but we got a pretty nice hit on him the first time. That'll take him out of the fight. Let's go in for 3 hits there. We'll do 3 more, and that'll be the end of it. Cool. So we're pushing them back. Okay, so there's like several things here. I don't think we want to keep going at them with... Actually, this army is not in too bad a shape. Yeah, I mean, if I get into battle and I throw some healing spells on this swordsman here, I don't think it'll really be a big deal. The only thing that might go wrong is like if they charge me out of the gate and take them out or something. So let's see. Is there anything? Nope. Nothing that needs construction. Yithril, I need to move your army along. So let's get you in as close as I can. Unfortunately, Uther can't move. But Uther is going to go attack this city. And I'd prefer to just raise it to the ground, to be honest. We're already taking a pretty large penalty for all the towns we have, so we don't need more of them. And then let's see. I wanted to take Galen's army. And we're going to move her out and move Clooney in. Because Clooney has a, I guess, inferior army is the best way to put it. I mean, he has the same swordsman and everything else. He just doesn't have any lancers or secondary character. So if I move you there, I should be able to, yeah, pop you back in. And hopefully you can kind of keep the unrest under control there. And you guys are going to go your separate ways at this point. So I'll move you here. And I will have you probably just pass your turn for now. I want to give you like a couple turns to recover. And I'll have you do the same right there. And let's see. I think that is going to be it for today. I think that's a pretty good start to our war effort, though. We've managed to take one of their towns. Oh man, the unrest there is skyrocketing. You can see the cleric went from like 6 turns to 101 turns. This is why I don't like occupying hostile settlements. I just usually burn them to the ground because it's usually pretty difficult to get the unrest under control. But yeah, we're pushing in over here. We'll start splitting off our armies, so sending one south and one west. Up here, as soon as Uther is, well, he's already ready to move again. So Uther's going to go after this one. And then, actually, I might send Yithril after that one and send Uther further in. Because I'd rather Uther deal with any armies we come across. His army is built a little bit stronger than Yithril's. But they're both pretty solid, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Fallen Enchantress with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.